It was 3 a.m. I wasn't alone. I can't explain what happened that night, but something strange and scary was watching me. I live alone in a small town. My house is big, but it's really old, so sometimes the pipes make a lot of noise. I didn't have any plans for New Year's Eve. I just wanted to stay home and watch some movies. So I bought some snacks and got comfortable on the couch. I couldn't make out the words, but it sounded like it was coming from the television. I turned on the TV and the blue light made me jump. It was just static. But when I turned around, I saw something on the screen. Just after midnight, I started watching a horror movie. They were glowing red, and they seemed to be watching me. I screamed and ran out of the house. I don't remember much after that. I don't know what happened to me that night, but I'm never going back to that house. The power went out right in the middle of the movie. I didn't want to be brave, but I had to check it out. When I opened the door, there was no one there. I looked outside and everything was fine. The trees were swaying in the wind and the road was empty. I thought it was weird, but it's an old house and it happens sometimes. I lit some candles and continued watching the movie. I found my phone and turned on the flashlight and started looking for the source of the noise. After a while, I heard a knock on the window. I ignored it because I knew it was just the wind, but then I heard a scratching sound on the glass. It was smiling, but it wasn't a friendly smile. It was scary. I don't know how long I sat there, but then the power went out again. When I lit a candle, the face was gone. I thought maybe I had imagined it. I turned off the movie and the lights and sat in the dark for a few minutes. Then I started to feel something strange. It was like a presence in the room with me. I tried to convince myself that I was just being paranoid, and it was probably just the wind. But then I heard a voice. It was a whisper, but it was right by my ear. It was a face. It was pale and it had no eyes. But then I heard a knock on the door. It was slow and steady. I closed the door and tried to forget about it, but then I heard a scratching sound again. It was coming from inside the house. When I turned the corner, I saw a pair of eyes in the darkness. I woke up in my bed with no clothes on. My phone was missing, and so was the candle. If you liked this story, share this video with your friends and follow for more content.